Mother of grief, Zainab, the daughter of the mother of her father. Zainab, you are the coolness to the eyes of your brother. You are the gem encased in Ali's spiritual power, the beauty that defended God's throne and its honor, the standard bearer that did not let the standard bear alone. You are the sea of eloquence that in the face of ignorance flows. Zainab, you are an army of God. How foolish they considered you but one, and when you walk, your steps spring forth revolutions that cannot be undone. You are the moon to the moon of Hashemites. Honor proudly bows at your feet, and how Hashemites' youth honored you before their departure from home. Zainab, who is left now to prepare you for the streets, now that you are alone? So when they heard you in the court, the tyrant himself accepted defeat. You, O Zainab, are the woman who crumbled the devil and his kingdom, the mother who raised valiant, courageous sons, the preparer of Akbar into the battle, the lion that fought thousands with a single stance and that one glance as you peer back. Look back at me, O son. Zainab, you are the beauty of the father, reduces you when I translate, for you defended Ali's honor. Al-Aqila, Al-Fadila, Al-Alima, Al-Kamila. There are no titles that do you justice. Ummul Masa'ib maybe is the best mother of griefs and misfortune, but the mother of our right, Zainab, is the mother of Masa'ib. You console those with heartbreak and grief. So I ask, who consoles you for when you, your brother, weep? Pray, is it the same sky under the torn stars? Ali, after Zahra, would cry like father, like daughter. Zainab, your tears, they witness the moon and the skies. I see the desert console Zainab as the earth consoled Ali. And as fire ripped Ali's house, so her tent, they burned ferociously. And when he fell from his horse, I saw the earth rise for the mountain of patience. The earth circumambulates her feet. The daughter of Abu Talib, the father of dust, now place dust in your palms and rise. Here is Zainab, the valiant, broken, burnt, bloodied, battered. And when the dagger hacked 12, it had struck the sun into the sky. For if the soul of Zahra was at the final moments of Hussain, the daughter of Zahra witnessed it alive. She is in flesh, saw how from flesh they tore her brother apart. 12 hacks of a blunt dagger to a throat thirsty from 3 days straight. Blood bathed the brother who her mother bore with such love and affection. And how did you bear that time, O mountain of patience, when he would turn his back to see if the tents were safe and none had violated their sanctity? Zainab calls, my brother, I am with you. The earth and the sand and my Lord as my witness. I was there when Akbar fell, when Abbas's flag you brought and Qasim's body mutilated. I saw when you wiped your beard with the blood of your son. I wept tears into my palms so that your face I would wash. And when none was left, I helped you mount the mountain of patience to your horse. I prayed with Layla to the Lord who returns Yusuf to Yaqub. I prayed for the sake of your lonely heart, Hussein, which was broken many times in one day. I saw when you would run and fall and run and fall, and when you arrived at the hacked body of our Ali al-Akbar, I too beaded the rosary calling Ya Ali, Ya Ali. And when you lost your sight at his brutal departure, do you think, O Hussein, my eyes could survive knowing that such affliction had fallen my brother? And when your back it broke, when Abbas's arm severed and his bloodied eye parted for you to see, you saw one broken heart, Hussein, but I saw my two brothers die at once instantly. And when you would weep for Abbas and your back you held and cried, I would hide my broken back like our mother would hide her wounds till she died. But I bore all your trials and I witnessed your tribulations. And when you whispered into the night prayers, it was I who kept your candle alive to pray. I would whisper your supplications so that this world again would echo. I ran to your hands so that we would at the one final time have this final embrace. But the arrows were between us and the fire and the ashes. Did you see? A reply comes from the sunken sky. A brother responds to his broken sister's plea. Zainab, as you rose with the earth to witness my final moments, when my lips were parched and my thirst unatoned. No, Zainab, as you rose with the earth, my head on a spear was raised, so in return I would see how the children scattered across the plains and into the blistering night scream. Zainab, I saw you when you saw me for the last time, and every time they hacked and they smacked, and what killed me was your heart broken and my tearful eyes. You thought you were alone when you mounted upon the horse. Oh sister, I witnessed you from town to village, and I saw your painful course. I asked to my Lord also, is it the same sky that under the torn stars Ali after Zahra would cry? Is this my Zainab that in the desert under this sky does rise? Did you weep all alone? But I wept when I would watch. How many times will you hear their lashes? And they tore my shirt for lots. I saw in captivity how you stood alone, I know. And when my daughter would ask, oh aunt, when will we return home? But I saw you, oh my sister, the revolution embodied in you and your fight. I saw you in the court of the tyrant, and their plan you destroyed in one might. And my sister, my blood pours in your veins, and my mission you revive. O Zainab, how can they consider you to be indeed just one? Whenever you walk, my soul, O sister, before you runs. And so she rises, as though the stars have sunken into her eyes. For now, no moon will dare to hang above her head. When the moon of Hashemite has died, she would have succumbed to these wounds. But Zainab not only persists, but like the land that rose, she continues to rise and continues to rise, and she beads a rosary of resistance, her hands tied with Hussein's name and as his intimate supplication, shackled hands that stretch, clutching to Abbas's flag. With every step she recites, and they say, with the greatest of mountains comes the greatest of echoes. And we, O Zainab, will call your rosary of resistance, broken, battered, bloodied, but she rises. And how you exclaim then, we call with you an echo of proclamation. Hayhat min adhillah, she calls never to humiliation, never to humiliation. Zainab, the mother of our right, Ummul Masa'ib. صلى على محمد وآل محمد.